Relax and enjoy the show.
"'Tis natural for him to feel concern for his companions.
Ah, you should have seen the boy fretting. 'Twas a sight to behold.
Tease him no more. Master Alphinaud is to be applauded for his sense of responsibility. Given his years, 'tis little wonder the burden weighs heavy upon his shoulders."
Shall we be on our way to Anyx Trine, then? I would not have the dragons think that we have forgotten our bargain. Vidifnir will be pleased to hear of Lord Ravana's defeat, and of his pledge to recall his soldiers.
Will the dragon now honor her word? That remains to be seen.
You should be the one to break the news. The victory was yours, after all.
Thou art returned, little one. Haste thou abandon thine ill-conceived contest with the Nath.
Nay, my friend, we return in triumph. By K'nekotein's hand was the beastmen's god, Lord Ravana, laid low. In his overconfidence, the primal swore to withdraw his followers from your lands in the event of his defeat, a promise we believe he will keep. The Nath shall trouble you no longer.
The deity is slain then, how didst thou contend with his biting blades? But the particulars matter not, thou hast fulfilled thy promise, and I shall fulfill mine. Attend me, mortals, hie you unto the deepest reaches of Mourn, and there shall you find Halo the altar from which you may begin your ascent to the summit of Sohm. But be fairly warned, the minions of Nidhogg shall not lightly suffer your presence on that sacred mount. By your struggles within the cavern shall I judge your party possessed of sufficient fortitude to proceed.
We shall not disappoint you, Vidifnir. If memory serves, the Cavern of Mourn is entered from the second floor of the central tower. Let us begin the climb.
Be fairly warned, the minions of Nidhogg shall not lightly suffer your presence on the sacred mount. By your struggles within the Cavern of Mourn shall I judge your party possessed of sufficient fortitude to proceed.
There is no response.
Well done, little one. As promised, I shall open the way to Sohm Al's summit for thee and thy companions. Heed me now, children of man. The domain you seek to enter hath not seen visitors of your kind in nigh on 1,000 years. Though I freely grant you passage, your presence will not be welcomed. To my kin, this mountain is revered as holy ground and resting place, both where you the minions of Nidhogg during your ascent, for 'tis certain they shall take great offense at your intrusion.
We are grateful for your warnings, gentle Vidofnir.
My final words are for thee, Dragoon. Have care to keep the stolen power thou wieldest in check, lest it breed further despair.
Estinian.
The way is open, let us not tarry here.
A moment shall we blindly forge on, knowing the dangers that await us. Teoman herself is said to guard this peak.
I do not fear Nidhogg's consort. Any dragon foolish enough to bar our path shall feel the sting of my lance.
Spoken like a true butcher, need I remind you that we are come to parley a peace?
Let us be clear, heretic. 'Twas to save Ishgard and her people that I first lent my support to this doubtful venture, and 'tis for their sake that I go now to speak with Hriesvelge. But I said nothing of Teoman. Should the opportunity present itself to rid my people of one of their deadliest enemies, I shall take it. That is my duty as Azure Dragoon.
You are beyond redemption.
We will accomplish nothing by bickering. If we are to meet with Hriesvelge, our path leads up the mountain. We shall defend ourselves if attacked, but avoid conflict wherever possible. What other choice do we have?
A dragon lost to anger is beyond all control. This I learned to my sorrow when I unleashed the horde upon Ishgard.
I feel the weight of Dravanian rancor pressing down upon me.
I feel I've seen these plants in the fall.
Drake spore, beware its pollen.
Know your folly. More Drakespur.
Focus on cutting down the plants. I'll provide support.
I didn't come all this way to cut down overgrown weeds.
Nevertheless, I would see if your lance is suited to the task.
Your guard is down.
Focus and release.
We've still a long way to go.
Then let's keep moving.
With you.
Away with you.
Know your folly.
Know your folly.
Stop, we did not come here to do battle.
Forgive me, but we have to defend ourselves.
Release!
Focus and release.
Must we always resort to violence?
We must slay or be slain. Make your choice.
Its scales are likened to armor.
A thick hide will not spare it from my wrath. I will end your struggle.
Shiva aid me.
HMPH, it was a worthy adversary.
We are not here for you to enjoy sport, Dragoon.
Away with you.
Please, I beg you, let us pass.
Your words fall on deaf ears.
Your guard is down.
Your guard is down.
Away with you!
Away with you.
Teoman, consort of Nidhogg, we beseech you grant a safe passage to the mountain's summit. We mean you no harm.
As I thought, blind to reason like all the rest, if you would see our mission to its conclusion, you know what must be done.
Such rage and rancor, is there truly no other way?
Flee, now is the time.
And abandon our mission. Don't be absurd.
There intrude upon the sacred mountain, my jaws shall run red with blood. There intrude upon the sacred mountain, my jaws shall run red with blood.
We are nearly to the summit, let's keep moving. Why did she refuse to listen? Why didn't I? We should go, Assail, the summit awaits.
K'nekotein.
Twould seem Teoman was the last. I sense no other dragons nearby.
What is happening?
Nidhogg, he roars.
He knows we are here then.
His fury, it bleeds through the eye. Fear not, I am yet my own master. But that damned worm's wrath burns hotter than flame. Come, the heart of the dragon's homeland yet lies before us.
Thus do we add another link to the chain of vengeance. Oh, Saint Shiva, when will it end?
To the peak of Sohm, at the end of a perilous mountain path, whence could be seen a string of pearl-like islands floating impossibly atop a sea of clouds. To a domain where dragons and men had once lived in harmony, whose majesty no mortal eye had glimpsed for nigh on 1,000 years, they came.
We stand within the sacred homeland of dragons, beneath the sky that is Hrisvelga's domain. Our quest nears its end, K'nekotein.
I feel the worm's anger. His lair is not far at all.
We have reached it at last, the peak of Sohm. Tis said to be the highest mountain in all of Asia, you know. I thought it cold in Coerthas, but the air here carries the chill of a dozen winters.
Thanks for watching. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Farewell.